in love with you.
Hello glad friends, how are you all doing? Guys, I want to talk about desperation, how a lot of Africa were so desperate to just leave their country to work in Arab Gulf country, and which really leads to one of the problems we are facing over here in Arab, that a lot of them were being holding as hostage or being maltreated, or let's say they are undergoing a lot of difficult situations that they are not expected. The first thing on my list is the means of coming over here. Yes, when you were coming over here because of your desperate, and the agent you come across told you that the only means to come over here is by sea or passing through another Africa country before you can get to that place, there is probability, or let's say high chances, of facing future difficulties when you get to that the actual place to work. Yes, because number one, you can have problem with the government over there, or the family you'll be working with, because you are being transferred from one place to another. You don't have you don't have a real sponsor. Yes, there's no sponsorship for you. By traveling to work in Arab with that means, if you travel by sea, believe you don't have any sponsor, you are being handed over to those people called burgers in some other Arab country. And when these burgers, even they do not even spend a lot on you, they will say they spent millions on you to get you over there, despite that you spent a lot of months or weeks on the sea sailing canoe, because that is what they will be giving you, or boats in some cases. So that means of transportation, rather than taking flight by airplane, you are being transported by sea. That means something is off about there. And sometimes the passport they will be giving to you is not original, they will be fake one. Yes, they can manipulate a fake passport for you to enter a particular country. These people are kind of smart and trickish, so it's another way that leads to a lot of people getting to Arab, and they were not that lucky. They are unlucky because you accept that so far that I will leave my country, right, and I will get there, I will start working and making money. And another reason why some of these ladies were undergoing this suffering is that with the agents that help them to process their traveling, they told them that okay, some of them, they don't have any cash and they want to leave the country, which you don't know that with this idea, it's only by the grace of God, if you come across a good person, I mean a good agent that have a fear of God, that you will not face any problem. Because someone that used his own money to sponsor you is going to use it like a maid, or let's say is going to withdraw a lot of blood out of you, suck it dry, because you are going to fetch him back or her back a lot of money, like threefold or twofold of his money that is spent on you to travel for traveling. Just know that that is going to happen to you. So please and please, guys, you want to leave Africa to work as housemaid, try to raise some money yourself. Stop telling these people that, boss, if I get there I will return your money. You giving them this option is also telling them you have already surrendered yourself to slavery. Yeah, that is how a lot of people were leading to slavery, and even not into housemaid. When they get to Arab, that they will be taken to a place where they will be working as prostitute, because that even yield a lot of money to either the burger or the agents that process your traveling coming over to Arab. And another way around is that okay, let me talk more about this refunding money when you start working. When you tell them that you'll be refunding money, that okay, when I get there I will be refunding money, believe me, that money is not going to have accounts. It will not be accountable, because they will be just doing the money anyhow. And once they told you that you haven't paid finish, you haven't, there's nothing you can do. If you even sit there calculating that, oh, thank God I'll finish next month, believe me, there are a lot of people that paid agents that are working for 6 months and they are still paying their agents because The process they took is that when I got there, I'll be returning the money back to you, and the agent will tell you, you haven't finished. Believe you know, I say I did this, I did that, and it was money that I spent, so you haven't paid me finish. That's one of the problem that leads to all this thing. And when you are facing problem, this agent will never rise for you, because you already sold yourself as a slave from the beginning. So how desperate all these ladies are leads to their misfortune. I'm so sorry. And another one is that a lot of ladies were coming over here because they are too desperate. They don't even know the actual time the contract they were assigned to will be ended. Yes, I have someone like that she was telling me that she doesn't know that she already ended her contract, like it's not up to a year. So how come? What happened here? Why don't you know that the document they process for you is not that long? What kind of visa were you processed? You don't know. So this really affects a lot of ladies out there. They don't know the kind of visa that got them entry into any country they have, but they believe that I will be spending 2 years. Meanwhile, the agents have done something else for them, and when they got here, they realize that it's a big lie. And when they contact their agents, it's no, because they won't get in touch with him. Even when you pick the call, you tell them, why you disturb me? You told me that you just want to leave the country. Haven't you get there? Yes, I've seen the cases like that the agent was saying, haven't you get there? So haven't I done my own part? Please and please, you lady, I don't mean not to make it in life. I know you are all trying to make it in life, to be a person and to take care of yourself and be financially stable, but please know the way around before you say, okay, I'm going to leave. Stop making these people to sponsor you. I mean the agent to sponsor you. Trying to sponsor yourself. And when you sponsor yourself, at least when you work and you see that things is not working for you, you can gather money and buy yourself ticket and go back to your country, rather than believing on someone will sponsor you. Never believe that these people will sponsor you. Just have that mindset of that it's either they sponsor you back or not. So you have to try to have your own cash to get a ticket to go back if things is not working out. But if you are not that kind of person that is smart and think and plan so well before you leave your own country, this is what really happened, and it's what leads to a lot of people that have been holding as hostage, undergoing so many pressure here in Arab. I believe this is going to be a listening here. If you have a good listening here, you will understand that these are what leads to these people bad misfortune. Yes, I know that some people use all these meals that I've listed and they make it, but it's the chances is so slim than people that go through the normal procedure. So please and please, better you just go to normal procedure than you are trying to hooking up to some people. And another one is that most of them, they were being raped along the line when they were coming, because they overspent. A place that should be getting there to a day or 2 days, you spent 3 weeks on the sea, and along the line you were with so many kind of people with drugs, people with that is trying to run away, that are on a run either for illegal stuff like that. Along the line you may be raped. Yes, a lot of rape cases happening, and a lot of trafficking happens when you are being transported through the sea because you just want to work and leave your country. And I believe God will save all of us and provide for our needs, and we shall all make it in life. And thank you so much, Glad Fam, and thank you all my viewers. Bye, and see you in my next video. Love you all.